All right, shalom everyone. Peace of the Lord to all of those who love peace and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. We don't have many people here. It's okay. I guess, people are not seeing me going live for a few days, so maybe they are not going to be here for some time too. Uh, Actually, I was just in a nice walk, and some of you were like joined me in Patreon. I was live in Patreon. How many here they were in Patreon with me? If you were in Patreon watching my live, then give me one, please. Let's see how many. All right. Yeah, so I was live in Patreon, and just walking around and showing people the streets here. And actually, I have a little conversation with someone from those who worship Krishna. And those who they were in Patreon with us, they heard the conversation. It was funny. A bunch of idiot. Like I asked the guy why your God is blue. Uh, I will see actually if I can retrieve the conversation because I was live in Patreon, and those Krishna guys they walk by, a bunch of hippie stupid people, and then I was able to speak to one of them. He speak English, and he could not answer any question. And I was straightforward with him. I told him your God is the devil, is Satan. He's evil. Your God, he sleep with all the women around. He slept with his mother. Uh, you know, yeah, I will see if I can retrieve it from Patreon. But those who were watching with me in Patreon, they heard it live, and the guy could not answer any question. Like he keeps saying to me, "Read the book, read the book." I said, "I did read the book. It's a stupid book. It's evil." you know. Please explain why they do target Jews. Well, always minority are targeted. Doesn't matter where, because they are an easy target. Nobody cry for them, and there is no risk. Like when you want to go, if you could not find something to practice shooting at, like you like practice, what do? You know, you cannot shoot somebody. People will come after you. You will go after someone nobody will care for. For Jews, they are minority, very small, tiny minority in the world, very, very tiny. I mean, the whole Jews in the world is not even a size of a city somewhere. Uh, that make them easy target. At the same time, there's a jealousy. Jews are uh, successful business people, smart, and when you are jealous from your neighbor, and you cannot find anything to accuse him of except that he is a Jew. You have to find something to label him. To make the crowd join you against him. So if he is a Christian like you, or a Muslim like you, or a Hindu, or whatever, then he is part of the majority. You cannot use that against him. So being a Jew is, and being rich or being wealthy or being successful, make you an easy target for those who are jealous from your success. Other reasons, religion. Some religious people, they find the Jews are a very easy target to uh, you know we cannot, let's say, it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu. uh, if you are a person who believe in hate, you have to deliver a target for your crowd for fun. Let us say for practice of hate, for it's a hate doesn't hurt them, but it hurts somebody. He's a minority, which means doesn't count, doesn't hurt the society as a society. It hurt those little minority. So you have to deliver some hate to make those who join your club enjoy it. You need fun, you need entertainment. So hating the Jews is part of entertainment for many people, a group of people who they are religiously entertained by hating the Jews. You need always an enemy. If you don't have an enemy, you need to create one in order to, to create a kind of uniform, like, support an army. So if you speak against Muslims, I mean, this is very dangerous. They are big in number. If you speak against Hindu, is the same. Hindus are very aggressive people. They are not really tolerant, as many people thought. Me myself, I thought for some time Hindus are very tolerant, but by the time I learned that it's not true. So you need to find a target. That's why you will see they target Christians too, because Christians are very tolerant. So when you are tolerant, or you are a minority, you are an easy target, because simply you will not return fire. You just say you don't. Like, we can hurt you, you cannot hurt us. As simple as that. So this is one of the reasons. Many reasons. Same time, some Jews, they do stupid things too, make people hate them. I'm not saying, I'm not defending the haters. No, I'm saying some Jews do stupid things will make people hate them. As an example, Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is an idiot. I mean, all this war, look how many times he invaded Gaza. He came out of Gaza. He came back to Gaza. He get out of Gaza. He came back to Gaza. He get 4 years. All of this should be done in 2 months. And they are capable of doing it. So he was playing a game of politics, using the war as a reason for him to stay as a prime minister. Otherwise, this war is over a long time ago. I mean, we cannot compare between the two forces, So he's an idiot, and he is a corrupt person, and he's a Jew. So you have a 3 reason, like already they hate the Jews, and you have an idiot in a charge, and you have other idiot, his name is Trump. Like, if we go now to Trump, you will see, like today, Trump, he made a video. Trump supposed he's trying to fix it, like he is the peacemaker, So he have a message today. What the message, Trump? Go ahead.
I want to thank the countries that helped me put this together: Qatar, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Jordan, and so many others. So many people fought so hard.
Those countries he is talking about, they are #1 terrorists in the world. And they put what together exactly? They will release 20 hostages. That's it. I mean, people in the highway every day who die in the highway, maybe more than 600, 700. So all those countries together, you want to thank them for what exactly? Like, what happened? What about you tell us how many terrorists you will release in return? They just, we have a bunch of idiots. They claim, like they are smart and they are doing great job. So I want to thank, like, this guy, he is desperate to get Nobel Prize for peace. But this is a piece of, this piece is not peace. What peace? Trust me, after they release the hostages, count with me 10 days. Let us see. 10 days. You will see what will happen. So, this guy is talking about, was thanks very much to those countries. We put this together. What you put together exactly? What happened? Like, is that going to be peace? Are you stupid? Are you donkey? Are you an idiot? What's wrong with you? They like to show off. They like to make themselves like they are heroes. So Netanyahu, we want to make himself hero, and he keep going in war. But this war is not really, is not should not continue, because it's hurting Israel more than it giving beneficiary. The one is above the ground are dead. The one under the ground already you did not reach out to them. So you came out, you took Gaza before. Why you came out? And then why you came again? And then we came out again. So it's not, there's no real leadership. The Qatari and Turkey, the one who is thanking them, They're trying to find a solution for Hamas. They're trying to save their ass. They don't want them all to get killed. They want whatever Israel, left to be saved. So let us save them, because obviously this is the Israeli will finish them all. We'll keep doing this forever. So it's a solution of, like, let's say, it's a TV show, like, I'm a hero. Look, I'm what I did. So Netanyahu, he will show the Israeli, I finished Hamas. Hamas will never be finished, because even if now they made the agreement, this agreement, Hamas does exist. Hamas is not just members. Hamas is the idea. Everyone who is not, every Muslim in the world is Hamas. We don't want to lie to ourselves. Everyone. I mean, even atheists are Hamas now. Even the lefty, the homosexual. I mean, it's you want to kill an idea. You have to kill the ideology behind it, not the person. The person, you kill one, there's two, there's three, there's four. I mean, they make babies, like, and now they are extending to your schools. So your kids is coming to the street saying Free Palestine. So the way they treat the disease, the cancer, in the wrong way. Everybody is just making a show. Trump is obsessed with himself. Look like he's the one who can do things, make things happen. But we know that this is not him. I mean, what are you talking about? Thanks to Qatar. I mean, Qatar is the problem of the story. In fact, if they have intelligence, real leader, if they take the prince of Qatar, he's not a prince, by the way. I mean, they call himself a prince now. This guy is just a little Bedouin. He take a shower once a year. By the way, thanks to the oil and gas, now they take shower with perfume. If the Israeli made one surgery, arresting this guy and telling the Hamas, you release everybody and you surrender your weapon, they will do, because this is where the woman money coming. They do not need to even to invade Gaza. The real enemy is Qatar. And as soon as Israel attacked Qatar, Trump, he jumped to defend Qatar, because the Trump is a businessman. He don't really like, you see, when we vote for Trump, we know that he is not an ethical kind of a person. He tried to present an agenda we support, like, against Antifa and this gender equality and this garbage, come with the lefty. But this guy is a businessman, and ethic for him is based on dollars and gold. So when you speak about Trump, you speak about money, not about ethic. So I want to thank Qatar. The first one is Qatar, for sure. I mean, Qatar is the first one to thank, because they are the one, Hamas. They are the one who decide if the hostages will be released or not. So he knew that. He knew that Hamas is Qatar, and Qatar is the one who make decision. You see, when they say the leaders of Hamas are in Qatar, this is not true. They are there, but the leader of Hamas is the ruler of Qatar himself. And then this idiot, he come and he says to us, I want to thank you all for this amazing proposed for Gaza peace plan. I mean, I don't want to use the word piece of shit, but this peace plan is a piece of shit. Count my words and let us see how long it's going to take before the coming attack is going to happen in Israel. Let us assume that this peace plan in Gaza is totally, perfectly accomplished. Count with me and see how many Jews will be killed next year, next month, next 3 months, next 6 months. They are just lying to themselves. They love to show off, make themselves that they are right. We can make things happen. But we know that peace between Israel and Muslims will never happen. And if any Islamic country sign peace agreement with Israel just because they need them, now, you see, Israel is needed. Israel is a major force in the Middle East. It's not a small. Yes, it's a small, tiny country as a population and as a space, but it's a powerful country when it's come to other things. Innovation, technology. Even investment, money. So it's a small, tiny country, but it's powerful, and they need it now. But this peace agreement is signed between, let us say, Emirat and Israel. That because Emirat need Israel. As simple as that. Saudi Arabia need Israel because those countries, they are at risk of attack by Iran and the Shia. So the pressure of the Shia is what make those Sunni, specifically Emirat and Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, seek relationship with Israel as a, let us say, as a backup plan. So it's like we threat the Shia by Israel. We cannot defend ourselves. We say Israel is our friend now. Just take a note, all right? Qatar is different story. Qatar is protected by the Islamists. In the same time, they don't have protection, which means they are just a small, tiny country, and Erdogan cannot protect Qatar from Iran if Iran decide to invade. You know, Iran is just across the street, and Iran is not, you know, is not a joke. Especially if they want to attack, you know, if they have a war with Turkey. I mean, Turkey is a country is bankrupt. You know, they might have a big army, but they cannot handle war for a week because they don't have money. And Qatar cannot supply Turkey. You know, Qatar is rich because a small population. But if we divide the money of Qatar on a population like Turkey, Qatar itself will be poor. So all the drama we see in the Middle East, it just foam above the sewage. You know, like sometimes you see white foam, you think this maybe look white like snow, maybe, you know. But the second you move the foam, you will see the smell and the shit and garbage and dead bodies. This is how the Middle East is. So in the top there is a lot of foam, but underneath is very, very wicked. And this guy, he comes from time to time claiming that he is going to fix the world. Uh, you know, I see Trump sometimes is the same as the hippie lefty, you know. He claimed to be conservative, and we supported him, and I support him. Actually, if he go for election again, I will vote for him because he did many good things, you know, against the agenda of the lefty. I like that. But when it's come to the Middle East, he's very lefty. He's not conservative, you know. He's a Qatar boy because he liked money. They knew what he liked. They knew what him and his family, they loved. They worship money. So they gave him what he want. And the second you give him what he want, which is money, he go with you. He go to the end of the road. Just give me the money. Show me the dollar. And they knew that this is what he liked. Uh, you know, if you look at his cabinet, you will see that the head of the FBI today was a lobbyist for Qatar. The general attorney of USA was a lobbyist for Qatar. The minister of what? I forgot. Minister of what? Whatever. You see him always with Trump. He is a lobbyist for Qatar. So you have three big names in his cabinet, the head of the FBI, the general attorney. I mean, this is the most scary positions in the country. General attorney can arrest anybody, can arrest me. You know, signature, just one signature can, you know, arrest this guy. Very powerful job. Those they used to work for Qatar. There's no question about it. Their name is listed in FARA, which is an organization, government organization to announce foreign agent. So they are foreign agent legally, officially, like Zakir Carson. So Qatar is buying the conservative, buying the left, and that make you believe and make me believe that the conservative in America are not conservative. They are lefty. They are for sale. They are corrupt. They are just, you know, uh, it's like two faces of one corrupt coin. Like there's a false dollar. The right face have an eagle in it. The left face have a gay on it. But both of them, they are the same. Like I'm talking about the image. Like one have eagle, or the other one have Antifa. But it's the same dollar. And Qatar is buying the dollar by the two faces. So whoever become a president, Qatar is going to buy him. See the power of the money? Because we have a very unethical people in the government. Everybody, I'm not talking only about, you know, everybody, all those congressmen, you know, senators, all is just, you know, just a piece of shit, all of them. Nancy Pelosi and all the garbage. And this is why actually they are desperate to go and win election. Why somebody won? How Hillary Clinton, she paid $3 million, as I heard, and I saw an article, as a wedding for her daughter. How someone her salary is small. I mean, it's a small salary compared. And you know, when you are a president, I mean, you have to live the life of a president. So you have, you know, you have more expenses. And after you finish, you have a small salary still. I mean, they give you retirement, but still your salary is small. So how those people get so rich? How Obama now is Obama? What happened? How Obama, the one who is a son of a poor from Kenya, becomes so filthy rich? Anybody can. How Nancy Pelosi now she have almost 450 million dollars? How they get rich? How somebody making a salary of $6,000 a month from the Congress have 400 million dollars? It's impossible, you know. So they love to be there. Like now, what her name? This Muslim woman, Ilhan Omar. She have $6 million in her bank account legally, because when they do collect donation for election, all the money will exceed the like stay after the donation is owned by her now. She take it to her bank account. Like when you donate to Donald Trump for the election, he keeps saying, donate for me, donate for me. But this guy is very rich. Why do not donate to yourself? And then buy my hat and buy my t-shirt. It's all business. And you know, they use you, they make you believe that you have to donate for them, otherwise he will not win. We have to donate. But this guy, he owned planes, he owned sky, you know, buildings. He have hotels in every country in the world, but donate to me. So everything you see around you is not pleasant. Like we are happy that Trump he won the election for a very simple reason. He broke the agenda of the lefty, you know, working so hard for many years to change the society, make it a a homosexual society, transgender society, changing the culture, manipulating the brain of kids, even giving the USA aid to other countries to pollute the world, ethic. We are happy for that. But when it's come to Middle East, Trump is the last one to mention. However, his plan in the Middle East now, I can say it is good and bad. I will explain to you. I believe Israel need a break from this war. 4 years. This Netanyahu is an idiot. He's not going to the war because he want to finish Hamas. He just want to continue the war so he can stay in the job. Because after the war finished, this guy is under investigation and mostly he will go to jail. So he's using the war as an excuse to continue away or out of jail. Otherwise, I'm sure he will end in jail. He's corrupt. There's no question about it. Israel need to, fix their, let's say, their image in the front of the world, because Netanyahu he damaged it with this in this war, which is endless. Instead of finishing in 2 months, but not only that, I mean, imagine after all what Hamas did, they did not even post one video, just one real video recorded by Hamas. Why you don't post it online? Why you don't show people the world what they have done to you? They did not post one video. Video are recorded by Hamas. They post some videos and they blur the image. So how the world will be convinced that you are a victim? Where is the women who've been raped? Why you don't show the videos? Where is the children who they are killed? Why you don't show them? They show you the video. If I play any video, you will see they have a filter in the top of the dead bodies, and that will make people believe it's a joke, it's a lie, nothing happened. So they are stupid in the media. All of this because the families of the victims, they don't allow it. What allow it? This is about a nation. You know, you need to show the world. So, in the other hand, you will see that the Hamas, they are very good in propaganda. They have videos, even fabricated ones, about a child lose his head, and some they are real. They show everything. You know, they show the fake and the real to gain and win the propaganda. The Israeli, they show nothing. Absolutely nothing. So there is somebody is so stupid charging the media in Israel. So we can say Israel won the war against those terrorists, but lost the war against the terrorists. So you will see now somebody in Japan, he believe Israel is bad. Somebody in Korea, he believe Israel is bad. Nobody, almost everywhere, believe that Israel is a victim. That because of the stupidity of those who are in charge of the media in Israel. Very horrible media. And the funny, they say to you that the Jews are in charge of the media in the world. You know, this is can be true, but the Jews you are talking about is those who hate Israel. Like who? George Soros? Or the owner of Facebook? They hate Israel. Those are Jews, yes. But so they speak about the Jews, they control the media, but you are an idiot. The one you are talking about, they are anti-Israel. Those are Jews by name. They hate Israel. All right. Actually, if you watch any Israeli TV, you will see, I saw an Israeli TV. I can show you now the videos. They are speaking against their army. I saw Jews in Israel, Orthodox Jews, are spitting at the Israeli soldiers, throwing rocks at them. Same we saw Jews in New York going after, holding the sign Free Palestine. So you see all the enemies around you, even including your own people. All of this because the Israeli, they fail miserably when it's come to propaganda and media. They could not present the story correctly, and they made the whole world believe that they are a bunch of criminals, fascists. They discriminate those poor Arab. All right. You know, me myself, I lost a lot of people who used to listen to me because I say things people don't like to hear because they see things in TV and I say something different. So who is saying the truth? Obviously, the TV for them, right? Like the same when I spoke about Putin, I told them this Putin is evil. Many get upset. You know, Zelensky is a fascist. Like, the guy is a Jew. How is a fascist? Now, this is the problem. He's a Jew. I mean, imagine how the propaganda work. The guy is a Jew, and they accuse him to be Nazi and fascist, and he want to kill the Jews because this is what Nazi and fascist mean. So the Muslims are big in number, the Jews are small in number, and the Jews is 50-50. 50 are smart, 50 are donkeys. And I'm talking about, people. When I say donkey, I mean people who hate their own. They want to free Palestine. A Jewish guy screaming in the street, free Palestine. What does that mean? Kill the Jews. He's an idiot. He's a donkey. What they shout from the river to the sea, which means do genocide. So a Jew, he want to kill the Jews. He's asking for it. We have to call them donkeys. So the Jews against Jews, Arab Muslims against the Jews, European against the Jews, and I'm talking about Israel. The whole world became against Israel. All of this because Israeli have a big failure in presenting their case. It's like, there's some evil kids. He beat you up, and when the principal in the school show up, he cry and he make himself a victim and he make himself dirty from mud. He beat me, and you're not crying. The principal, he see the one is crying, the other one is not, and he don't look dirty. The other one look dirty. So you are the one who beat him up, but the fact is the opposite. So the bully, he beat you up, he make himself look sound victim, and he win. And this is exactly what happened to Israel. The whole world now is bullying Israel, including Trump. Trump, he don't want to make Qatar upset. Money, they gave him an airplane for $450 million, one shot. But anyway, uh, we will count together, and then everybody will be laughing at Qatar, the friends of Trump, and Trump himself, and even Biden. By the way, Biden, he announced that Qatar is our best ally. He gave them like a title. If you remember, he made an agreement with them. All is the same shit, it's the same garbage, all is corrupt. All is corrupt. Don't think there's somebody is like decency is not there. So give it a month, 2 months, maybe a few days after they make the agreement, and then you will see how Hamas, they will start again attacking and killing Israeli and killing Jews. Uh, anyone who believe that they can sign an agreement with those butchers is stupid. It doesn't matter who you are. Democrat, lefty, conservative, Christian, Jews, I don't care. Anyone who think that ever will be a peace between Muslims and other nations, not only the Jews. The Muslim will never have peace with the Hindus. One day I will die, and this video maybe will be played by somebody 300 years from now, because now we have the internet, will preserve anything you say. And you will see after 300 years from now, things will get worse. Hindus and and the Muslims will be still at war, and somebody have to finish the other one. Either this finish this or that finish that. The Israeli same. The Christians and the Muslims are the same. Nothing will change because Islam by nature is evil. By nature is evil. And Islam teach Muslims, if you could not find somebody he is not a Muslim to kill, kill other Muslim. Even the Quran, Muhammad, he says, if one of the of other group of you Muslims uh, did something wrong, try to fix it. If not, kill them. And that's what Muhammad established, destruction of Islam. So I believe that destruction of Islam will be done mostly by Muslims themselves. Actually, it's done already by Muslims. When Muhammad he come with this rule that if one group of Muslims did something not right, uh, try to fix it between them. If not, kill the one who transgress. But that is set the rule for Muslims to slaughter each other, because everyone will say you are the one who transgress. Muhammad he never thought maybe that after his death he's an idiot, that those Muslims will use it to kill each other. And since then until now they are killing each other, as you see. This is chapter 49. Chapter 49, verse number 9. If two groups of believers fight each other, reconcile between them. All right, reconcile between them. But if one group, did aggressor against the other, fight the aggressing. But now what you will see that every group says you are the aggressor. So now Hezbollah, they are Shia, but they don't mind to kill other Shia. They don't agree with them. In Iraq, there's hundreds of sects of Shia. Each one of them want to kill the other one. The Sunni, there are many sects, they want to kill each other because everyone could call the other one, you are the aggressor. And they have names for those aggressors, from the books of Hadith. So Islam became right away a chaos, like right away everybody is slaughtering everybody, even the caliphate of the Muslims killed by Muslims, based on this verse. See, this verse alone is enough to destroy Islam, and it did already destroy Islam. That's why Islam now thousands of sects, each one of them want to kill the other one. So if there is no Jews, there is no Christians, there is no Hindus, there is no Buddhists, there is no atheists, the Muslims will never have peace. So this religion will never have peace with themselves, even if the whole earth become Muslims. But what Muslims we are talking about? There's billions of sects. Each of them consider the other one aggressor, we have to kill it. And each of them have their own books, even they have their own Quran. In other way, each one of them have his own prophet and their own Allah. In the name they call themselves Muslims, but in reality there's millions of kinds of Muslims, and nobody agree with anybody. Sometimes even the same sect, the sect itself, they will kill their leader. This is how aggressive, filthy, trashy this cult is. So Trump speaking about peace, but I say to you, this agreement is a piece of shit, and time will tell. I hope I'm wrong, but you know what? I know Islam very well. I'm never wrong, not when it's come to Islam. Check it out. Now we go to do our video today, and we want to talk about Canada. You like to go to Canada, huh? You live in somewhere in the world, you want to go to Canada. Many people around the world from poor countries, you want to go to Canada. Okay, what will happen if we go to Canada?
It's been a while since the climate cult took to the streets, so I was mightily relieved to see they're still prancing around with their pagan protests in Canada on the weekend. And while we're on the topic of this mad and pagan protests in Canada on the weekend.
Oh boy.
And while we're on the topic of this mad and crazy world,
Oh,
here's one
Lord,
young
Lord.
woman who has some
But this is nothing. This is not my topic, actually. Continue.
urgent advice for white people.
I think the biggest issue in our generation is white people feeling like they have entitlement over other minorities, feeling like they need to be at least in America, feeling like they need to be at the top of the food chain, and they're not. This country was built off of slavery. This country is built off of immigrants. This country is built on stolen land. Respect.
You see, I mean, do they? Look, I mean, she is naked. I mean, her breast is coming out like a cow. This is a stolen land. Why you are there? And it's stolen land from who? And as long you are free now and you have a passport, why you are in this land? And as long the white are bad, why you don't go back to Africa? I mean, I'm coming from the Middle East. If this country is bad, why I'm here? Go back. Nobody is forcing me to stay here. Nobody is forcing you to stay there. Go back to Africa, enjoy the wealth and the freedom. There's no white people there. You see, when they speak about slavery, the whole world have his share in slavery. Who said that the black people did not enslave black people? Who told you that? In fact, the black people, they enslaved the Jews. The whole nation of Israel been taken by the Egyptian. All the slaves are captured and sold to the white man in Europe, was captured by black and by Muslims, specifically sold to the European. They bring them to Morocco, they bring them to Tunisia, they bring them to Libya, and they sell them. And you know, in case you do not know, you idiot, the one who fought for your freedom, it was the white man. It wasn't even black. The leaders who made an army to fight for the freedom of the black people are white. So stupidity is amazing. This land is a stolen land. Leave it. Shame on you. This land, this country is based on built by slaves. False. Because when this country have slaves, it was not built yet. It was just a savage land. Those countries become countries when there is no slaves no more. Before that, it was just a savage cowboy. Continue.
The people that you took this from and understand that we are telling you you are wrong. How do you think white people can do better? Sit down. Sit down. Stop trying. They don't feel like they need to take any type of accountability, and because of that, that's why our country is the way that it is.
Sit down, okay. Stolen land. Not sure white people stole America from black people, but hey, at least America is still the home of McDonald's. In the good old days, of course, parents would take their kids to Macca's knowing they'd get some healthy exercise on the playground. Not anymore.
Remember being a kid going to a birthday party at McDonald's, or maybe your mom would just take you for an hour? It was the best, but I feel like those days are done, and let me show you why.
What is this?
Yeah, 2 screens, 2 chairs, and whatever the hell that pole thing was.
Unbelievable. Funnily enough, McDonald's was also in the news this week because those very thoughtful Saudis actually flew in a mobile Mickey D's for Donald Trump's visit. You'd almost think Donald Trump was still in 3rd grade, the way he loves his Big Macs and fries. And speaking of which, here's my favorite AI clip of the week. Some wag has given Donald Trump a 3rd grade.
Hold on, where is the video I want to play about the police? Maybe it's in the back here. The police in Canada. Where is the police in Canada? Police in Canada. Is it here? Maybe here. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is about police arresting somebody from England. He
A
was an
retired
ex-police
police officer because of a tweet, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Britain has indeed gone completely bonkers. This week, according to the Telegraph, a retired police officer because of a tweet, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Britain has indeed gone completely bonkers. This week, according to the UK Telegraph, quote, a retired special constable, Julian Folkes, was arrested and detained over a social media post warning about the threat of anti-Semitism in Britain. He was handcuffed at his home by 6 police officers from Kent Police, the same force he had served for a decade, after challenging a supporter of pro-Palestinian marches on X. Police body-worn camera footage captured officers, wait for it, scrutinizing the 71-year-old's collection of books.
Imagine. See, they rape their daughters, they rape their kids, and they don't arrest anybody. And then somebody made a tweet, they come to your home, they start checking your books. This is, you see, this is England and this is Canada. Those are, they become satanic countries. They are, I mean, this is what the communists do, right? I mean, you cannot say anything, you cannot talk anything. And there is, if you are one of them, you are protected. If you are speaking against them, you will be doomed, you will be arrested, they will frame you. The guy, he made a tweet. I saw other video. Women, they came and they took her phone, the police, and the Muslim women, she was the police, Muslim police women were in hijab coming to arrest her. But still, this is not the video I want to play. I want to see which one. Where is the video I want to play? Don't tell me I'm close it. Hold on, let me see. That was about uh, a thief. He come to the house of Canadian person in Canada, and the police arrested the guy for defending his house. You should not do that. And then he mentioned that you should leave your keys outside, I think. Let me see where we can find this video. Where is the video? Let me click at the transcript and search. Okay. I know what happened in this video. Where are you, video? Yeah, I need to find it. I believe it was here, and I don't know, like I thought I got the correct. Oh boy. Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm not sure if maybe it's a small part of the video and I should let it play. Let me see.
Get some healthy exercise on the playground. Not anymore.
Remember being a kid going to a birthday party at McDonald's, or maybe your mom would just take you for an hour? It was the best, but I feel like those days are done, and let me show you why. Yeah, 2 screens, 2 chairs, and whatever the hell that pole thing was.
Unbelievable. Funnily enough, McDonald's was also in the news this week because those very thoughtful Saudis actually flew in a mobile Mickey D's for Donald Trump's visit. You'd almost think Donald Trump was still in 3rd grade, the way he loves his Big Macs and fries. And speaking of which, here's my favourite AI clip of the week. Some wag has given Donald Trump a 3rd grader's voice. Pure gold.
That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff, it was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting.
Ah, yes, the magic of AI. But when it comes to comedy, the story that had the stand-up comics working overtime was the online rumours that UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and whoever the German bloke is these days, were caught in a carriage on the train back from Kiev, concealing a bag of cocaine. The brave European leaders were, of course, quick to deny any nefarious goings-on, but the comics had a field day.
This is a flower. We're going to bake a cake later.
Why is it all over your nose?
Because I was smelling it to make sure it's the right kind. He's allergic, he's gluten-free. Right, guys?
I love baking.
Me too.
Still, as I always say, even the best comics can't hold a candle to the woke carryings-on and sanctimonious...
Let me see. I think I found the video, but I want to find the when the police guy he speak about what you should do if somebody attack you in your home. Let me see. Where is the video? I mean, how in the world this video is gone? I have it ready and look like I closed it by mistake. I want to play for you the police officer, how he was saying, those intruders, they don't want to hurt you, they just want to steal. Don't attack them, just leave the keys outside for them. Let me see this video here. Where? Yeah, there's actually, I can find many video about it, but I want to find the police, the higher rank policeman in Canada telling house owners, don't defend your house, leave your keys outside.
All right, let's turn our attention to Ontario now, where a police chief there is defending his officers for charging a man who allegedly assaulted an intruder in his home. The case is raising questions around the limits of self-defense in Canada. Mike Crawley has been following this story for us from Lindsay, Ontario. So, Mike, in this scenario, walk us through what happened.
Yeah, Natasha, police say the incident happened about a block from here on the main street through the town of Lindsay in an apartment around 3 in the morning on Monday. Police say that the resident inside the apartment woke up. There was a man inside the apartment, an intruder. And the end result of the incident saw the intruder injured with what police are describing as life-threatening injuries and charges against both of these men. The charges that the alleged intruder faces, there's 4 charges. They include breaking and entering and possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose. But it's the charges against the resident of the apartment that have got people talking in this town. He is charged with aggravated assault and assault with a weapon. Now, police are not saying whether the 2 men...
You know, imagine I want to see what the police he spoke. The police, when he speak, is hilarious, stupid. Imagine somebody, he enter your apartment with a knife, and then when you fight back, you are charged with aggravated assault. This is the stupid Canada. I mean, this has become a shitty country. So if somebody and the police, he told the guy, you should not resist. A man come into your place. You see, you heard the charges. He is entering the apartment with a weapon. When somebody enter your place and you wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning, you find somebody in the top of your head. What do? You surrender. He want to rape your wife, so what? He don't want to hurt you. He have a knife just to scare you. He just want to rape your wife. He want to just take your money. What a big deal. Don't resist. And the police, the head of the police is defending.
This criminal that's wanted by the police breaks into this guy's house. This guy gives him a beating, and this guy gets charged. Like, and the other guy gets charged. But like, something is broken. I know if someone breaks into my house or someone else's, you're going to fight for your life. This guy has a weapon. You're going to use any force you possibly can to protect your family.
And Natasha, I was here talking to people in Lindsay.
Yeah, I want to find where the police speak. You know, the police, the idiot police. Where is the video of the police? What a bunch of donkeys. Who want to go and live in Canada? Who in the world want to live in such a country where somebody can jump inside your house? He have a knife. He can steal. He can rape. And you cannot, and you should not do anything. And the police go against you. And you end in jail. You know, you end in jail yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I could not find the video where the policeman speak. Supposedly it was in this video, but I don't know why I cannot find it. Because I remember I saved this one here for that reason. Not sure what happened. It is hilarious when you hear the police officer saying to you, leave your key outside. Let him get in. Man, oh man. Canada, huh? Well, thank God I'm in America and I am not living in a state controlled by idiots. And I will never let them do that. Yeah, I don't know where is the video. You see, this is why we have to fight for our freedom and our protection. If you don't go and vote, you know, if you live in Canada or in America or in England or anywhere, and this country have a vote, any country you think it's have a vote, and you don't go and vote, those idiots will take over. Go and vote. When you vote for a sheriff, vote for a man, you can consider him a real man, not a hippie. You need to go and vote. If you stay home, they will take over. As simple as that. You know, it happened to me in the Middle East. You know, I arrested 4 people. We have a house, belong to our house, to my dad's house, but we don't live in it, you know. So, like, but we have access, like a window to see. So those 4, they jump in the house. I got my gun. I have a Magnum, you know, and I have at that time I have a Schmeiser too. I don't know how many of you know what I'm talking about. So I jump in the house right away. The easy access is to jump, you know, it's our house, but there's a wall between the 2 houses. So I jumped in and I arrested them, the 4. I shot at them. I did not kill any. you know, just I'm doing my best to make them surrender. And I arrested them, the four. Then after they get arrested, they bribe the judge. They bribe the judge and they open an investigation against me. Why? Because at that time I was a police, me myself. Imagine you're a police. So they open an investigation against me because I'm using my weapon out of my working time. It wasn't like I'm not at work. So why I'm using my why I'm using a gun? You know, they try to find any reason to go after me, not after the criminals. They bribed the judge. They told the judge that there is a we were trying to pick up a football, fell down in the house, but there's no football and there's nobody. And even if there is, you knock at the door. You don't jump over a high wall. But anyway, they bribed the judge. He get them out. The judge, he filed a claim against me because you know, I'm using my gun out of work. I have no authority to do that, even though this is my house. And I shot at them, and they claim I attempt to murder them. You know, the judge. God knows how much money they gave the judge. You know. But anyway, in a corrupt country, you use your authority too. You have connection. So I was able to kick the ass of the judge. But to make it short, there's countries where they are corrupt, and you have to fight, let us say, a wolf style. But there's countries where you have a vote. There's little corruption, like Canada, America, etc. So the easiest way to find such a thing from happening is to go and vote. Don't stay at home. Don't let them take over. 443. Okay, thank you for helping me. Same 443. Let us go. Imagine the judge, because I shot at them, I am the one who did try to kill, you know, my house. You know, after I shot at them, I made them walk like, you know, the ducks walk. I don't know if you served in the army before. You know, they put their hands up in their head, and they have to walk with their, like, they go down in their butt, in their, I don't know how to say the word in Arabic. Let me see what the word in Arabic, you know. Like you go down, like if you are doing poo-poo, you know, but down with your, but not in your knee. Let me see what the, let me open Google Translation. Google Translate. All right. What? Is that right? Squat? Squat. Squats. Okay. So I made the four of them go down and walk like a duck in the street. I made everybody in the street die laughing at them. I walk behind them, and no, you know, if they try to run, I will shoot them, you know. So I made them go, they have knives. I made them drop their knives. I arrested them. The police car came. They put them in the police car. They handcuffed them. Uh, I was wearing my short, you know. I'm not wearing like even you know. But I went out the street anyway. So they were able to get out in a few hours. And then the judge, he filed against me attempted murder, you know. And then I did beat the judge, and I made him lose his job. The judge himself, he lost his job. I think now, you know, like he's a shameful person. He spent many years in jail for corruption. Let us see here if we can find the video about the policeman.
Yeah, Yeah, 2 screens, 2 chairs, and whatever the hell that pole thing was.
Unbelievable. Funnily enough, McDonald's was also in the news this week because those very thoughtful Saudis actually flew in a mobile Mickey D's for Donald Trump's visit. You'd almost think Donald Trump was still in 3rd grade, the way he loves his Big Macs and fries.
Yeah, 443, but I don't see 443 anything about the police. Where? Which video? You see, this is 443 and 430. I don't see it. You guys talking about different video? CP, other video, not this one. Which video? Which one? Which one? Okay, which other video? This one? And this one here? This is not a policeman.
More of the facts, because self-defense, while it exists in the criminal code, is the key is reasonableness. Whether let's say the homeowner here reasonably apprehended, a threat of force to him or herself or someone else from the intruder, whether the force they used in response was reasonable. So it's a really fact-specific type of defense.
Yeah, you're stupid. Nobody taught you law correctly. Yes, you have to use like a reasonable force of defense. But when somebody come to your house and after middle of the night or even daytime, and that alone is enough for you to be terrified, and then all reasons are allowed because he enter into your house even if you have no weapon, as long as he is in your house. Now they will say to you, well, if there's no threat for you, you should not charge on him. Who said there's no threat? And why there's no threat? If somebody, maybe he have fighting skills, even if he don't have a knife, maybe he can beat me even up, even if I have a knife in my hand. He is coming to my house. He is a criminal. He is coming to do harm. So I have all the reason. So in the law, they play games. And you notice here, they are doing everything they can to charge the owner of the house. They are not worried about the criminal. They are looking for a reason to arrest the guy who did nothing wrong. He is home. You see, if this is happening in the street, we need to find out who is the one attack who first, who is the one who, maybe did something wrong first. This is the guy at 3 a.m. in the morning. He's sleeping in his bed. And yet he is the wrong. But this is not the video I'm looking for. I'm looking for the police officer who was talking. It's very, very funny and disgusting. Let me try more. Yeah, very, very weird. I cannot believe. I mean, what a stupid country. Who in the world will live in such a country? Canada. Let me see this one here. Where is the video? I don't know why I can't find it. Very hilarious. Any nation they will go woke, you will be doomed. Those stupid woke people, when they take over any town, they will corrupt the town. They will destroy it. And instead of saying to the owner of the house, thank you for doing our job. It's our job as a police, and you are doing our job. We were asleep. We are not there when he came to you. They go after the man for protecting his home. Yeah, I cannot find the video. Very weird. Where the policeman himself telling you, leave your keys outside. It's better to leave keys outside from doing that. Just do it. Let them steal your house. Let them rape your wife. Let them screw you. Yeah, I saw it actually. I saw it in the morning, but I didn't know why I can't find it. You know, I saw the video in the morning. I think if I go to history, let me see this. Let me try to go to history. Go to history, show full history. Where? Man, even in history, it's not coming. What happened? A genie in the bottle took it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I didn't see it even in the history. Man, oh man. Maybe I open it in a different browser. Let me check it out. Hold on. Maybe in this browser here. Let us see. In the history of this browser here. Uh, yeah, I don't know where the video is gone. I cannot find it. It must be the black magic of Allah. Took it away. Anyway. Any country will go woke, the country will be doomed and stupid. So it's your duty, if you want to have a safe, safe society, safe for your kids, you want to be safe at home, go and vote. Don't stay home. Don't say what I can do. Those who they are police officers should be punished and kicked out of their job. The one who arrested the man for defending his home, you need to vote so you can kick them out. By kicking them out, you made an example of anyone will go in that direction. Don't stay home in the day of election. Don't. You are making a bigger crime against your own self. Yeah, I mean, if somebody, what is next? I mean, what is next exactly? What those people want? You cannot, you cannot say gay. You cannot say homosexual. You cannot say he. You cannot say she. You cannot say women. You cannot say they are very wicked. They want to change even the dictionary. So you have to stand for your own right and fight for it. You have to go and vote. Don't let those woke take over. If you have a woke mayor and woke police and woke judge, you are doomed. You are screwed. Yeah, they take your car. They can take anything. They can take your wife from you. You can walk with your wife, and they can take her. I mean, don't you see in England they are taking little kids, and nobody arrest them. And the reason for all of this happening because those people in England or in Canada, they became very submissive cats. Nobody dare to open his mouth. David would call a Christian prince and those who listen to him like a cult. Don't, if you are just a stupid idiot liar, I don't think that David Wood will ever say that about me. But I think you're a scumbag trying to play their dirty game. You're just a trashy person. You want me to say something bad about David Wood? This is what you want me to do? I will spit at your prophet, Muhammad. Are you happy now? Yeah. So be careful. I'm glad that I'm not a citizen of Canada because this is not a country. When a person cannot defend his home and everything is woke. And I don't blame, by the way, I don't blame the woke for taking over. I blame those who they don't resist it. I mean, look at those. Hey, this country is a stolen country. Hey, she is living there. Why don't uh, why don't leave? Stolen country. Hmm? As long as it's a stolen country, you better go leave, right? Hmm. Anyone, if you are black, if you are Arab, if you are, I don't know where are you from. If you think America is racist, leave, go back. You are from Korea, go back to Korea. You are from the Middle East like me, go back to the Middle East. Get lost, leave. You see, they come, they have a iPhone in their hand, fancy style of hair, her boobs is coming out, and she go and do suntan, and she have a government payment. She don't work. She's enjoying the luxury, and this country is disgusting country, disgusting, disgusting. This country very disgusting. Go live your luxury in your land. If you don't like it, just go. All those people, by the way, like you see, even me, when I complain about like a country like Canada, can I compare Canada to the Middle East? No, I cannot. I cannot. But there's things in Canada will make the country like the Middle East one day. So the reason I'm telling you, be careful if you live in Canada, because I don't want you to be or to end like where I came from. If you are coming from Mexico, don't try to promote the stupid things happening in Mexico on your land, because you will end having Mexico. So you run away from Mexico, come into America or come into Canada, and then you want to do the same in Canada. Then you will have Mexico again, and then you will run to a different country. You will have drug dealers taking over. Canadian police chief. Okay, thank you, King. I will look for it. Let me look for the title. Thank you. See, there is some people here, they like to help, and I appreciate them. Our friend here, he did not waste time. He look for the video. He noticed I am having a time to find it. He checked the time too. Very good. Okay. Is that the one is called Eric Canada? The video? No, still this is not the video actually I was looking for, but let us see. Let us see. There is many titles have the same name almost. Okay, let's see this one.
Right, if you want to know the current
You said minute 7. Is that the video you are talking about? Actually, no, it can't be the one. It have the same title you gave me, my friend. The same exact title. Start from minute 7. This video here is 7. Is not even 3 minutes. So it have to be a different video. Actually, here I found a video comparing between police in Florida and police in Canada. Let us see this one. It sound fun for me.
Here in America, we're allowed to defend our family and our property. And I must say, it's quite the contrast from Canada's rules. Recently, the Chief of Police in Ontario, Canada, gave his best advice on how Canadian residents should deal with home invasion.
In the event that you find yourself the victim of a home invasion, we are urging citizens not to take matters into their own hands. While we don't want homeowners to feel powerless, we urge you to call 911 and do everything you can to keep yourself and loved ones.
Meanwhile, in America,
criminals were going to take their criminal conduct into the neighborhoods. I would tell them, if you value your life, you probably shouldn't do that in Polk County, because the people of Polk County like guns. They have guns. I encourage them to own guns, and they're going to be in their homes tonight with their guns loaded. And if you try to break into their homes to steal, to set fires, I'm highly recommending they blow you back out of the house with their guns.
And this, a Canadian homeowner has been charged with assault after he wrestled with a fugitive who was out on probation and had a weapon. He broke into his home at 3 a.m. Why even bother calling the police? So not only was the homeowner a victim of a crime,
You know, I mean, the stupidity. If somebody is in my room, now I will call the police. I mean, do you see how stupid those people are? Okay. I don't mind to call the police, but it's too late. Hello? There's a guy, he have a knife, and he's in the front of my face. Please, police, come over. What the heck? I mean, and look how many stars he have in his shoulder. We encourage homeowner not to take it to their own, defense. Just call the police, and then the police come. They don't have guns. Oh boy. Actually, once in the state, I have a guy. He's a Middle Eastern. He came to he want to surprise me. He did not see me for a long time. So instead of coming from the front door, he jumped from the fence. He went to the backyard. He came to my kitchen window. He put his head like in the window, like trying to see through the window, like, because at daytime, so like it's hard to see inside. And while he's doing that, my neighbors, 2 of them, they came and they have their shotguns from his back. Don't move. I heard outside people saying, and my security alarm, like turn trigger, right away actually. But my neighbors, they are the one who almost hunted them. And then the guy, he started shaking. He said, "What kind of neighborhood you said?" I said, "Very nice neighborhood. What's wrong with you? You jumped from my fence. You came to the back of my yard. You go to my kitchen window. They will kill you." He said, "But this is not their house." I said, "Not their business. I'm very thankful." I said, "Hey, neighbor, thank you." And if I see something come at your house, I will do the same. He said, get in, let's drink coffee. I said, I don't want to drink coffee. I want to go home. I don't want to, I don't want to see you anymore. I almost got killed. uh, yeah, you cannot live in a country where you can defend yourself. That's very stupid, But the whole problem is that you guys don't vote. If you live in a country where vote count, then go and vote. So next election in USA or your country, Canada or Australia, go and vote. Otherwise, those stupid woke, they will take over. They are wicked. They are weird. They are suffering from mental illness. They lost their sense. Did you see the video of the gay who want to defend Palestinian neighborhood? Go watch it. Why are so many apologists rude to their own? I am rude to you. Are not my own. First, you are a dog, big dog. They call him Dan, the big Dan. So you are just an idiot, coward, liar. You fabricate lies about others, like just you did about David Wood, and you should not be here. We don't want rats here. Go, rat, go. You are a rat. No rats here. I never spoke against David Wood. If I say David Wood is not good in debate, this is not against him. I'm just saying he's not good in debate. I never ever spoke against him. Never. I say he's not good in debate. He's not good in debate. If I say that he is very good in making short videos, way better than my videos when it comes to short video. So when you come here and you try to make a fight between Christians, you are just a rat, little rat like Muhammad. If somebody say David Wood, he make a better video, short video than Christian Prince, he's not attacking me. I agree with him. This is not an attack. This is not. If I want to make a short video, it's going to be 7 hours. That's why I say my video, like his video, short video is better because he can compact the video, and he can finish the point. Because for me, it's difficult. Because the second you mention something, there's another information come. It's connected. It's like a chain. Like you see this, when you have a big ship, like a cruise ship, they throw the thing in the water. The chain is so long, but all what you need is just throw the first chain, and then the rest will come. And this is what happened with me. For them, because their information is limited about Islam. So to make short video is very easy. For me, I start with the first ring, and then I end with the Lord of the Ring. It's in this. Yeah. When we say this Christian, he is not good in debate, we are not putting him down. We are not making him look bad. We are just stating a fact. This is not an attack on anybody. All right. And I believe many they agree with me. For sure, every one of us have something negative, something positive, right? Some of us is good in something, some of us are not. And then, you might be good in mathematics. I might be bad in mathematics. But a debate, debate is different category. And there is people, they are skilled, and they have knowledge, and they are fast, and they can do better. It's a fact. All right. But this little rat, he came here and he started making lies about David Wood. We know that we are smarter than this, right? We will not go and drag down to his garbage. The world is doomed. No, it's not doomed. It's far from being doomed. It's going to be doomed if you let it happen. It's like when somebody set fire in your house and you stay watching, then that is doomed, because you decide to stay watching. So people in Canada, if you don't take action, you will lose your home. You will lose your security, and your country will become a criminal country. So when there is election, you go and vote. Never vote for somebody promote woke. Like you see this guy in Florida, I like him. I don't know what his name. But this guy is straightforward. Somebody come to your home, kill him. That's it. You know, just come to your home. They want to shoot you. You know, coming to steal, shoot him. What we can do? This way, anyone now in Florida is a thief. He said to himself, "Oh, this guy is there's no game here." But in Canada, they are, just because the police are charging the one who attacks. So now anyone, he own a house, a thief, he entered the house, he knew he is going to be charged and taken to jail for defending himself. So now they are encouraging the thief to attack your home, and they are encouraging you not to defend your home, because if you defend your home, you go to jail. In Florida, the thief have to think 100 times before he do that, because he knew now the police is in the side of the homeowner. You go to his house, you will end dead. The police will not charge him. They are saying to the guy, go for it. Don't wait for us. So such a police in Canada, if we can call them police, they are encouraging crimes. You know, in the appearances sound like the Florida guy. He is like being crazy. You know, what are you talking about? Shoot the guy. Yeah, well, I mean, he's coming to your home. So what do you do? By the time the police come, the police will come to take your picture, laying in the ground and full of blood. You have to defend yourself. The police in Florida, they are not calling you to kill people in the street. They are talking about if somebody coming to do home invasion, defend yourself. And then call us, because there's no time. If somebody come to my house right now, by the time the police arrive, I will be dead. As simple as that. I don't know what this guy name. Anyone remember his name? This sheriff in Canada. Sorry, in Florida. I saw many videos of him actually. Yeah, his name is what? Grady Jude. Grady Jude. Okay. I just searched. Let me see if I can find some of his videos about crimes. All right. Morning briefing, October 2. Yeah, this guy, he do even like he's very active. Trafficking bust. Yeah, this is let us see this one. Yeah, I like Florida police. They are really good.
Thank you all for being with me today. We're going to roll out in the next little while an unbelievable operation. This operation was only possible because of remarkable work by a lot of professionals. I'm excited today. As you can see, a lot of people fooled around and found out. And I want to start for just a couple of minutes and go down the list because this is very important. I want to make sure that we recognize, for example, our NGOs, One More Child and Heartland for Children, and you'll hear from them in a few minutes. Heartland for Children is contracted to DCF. Because when we do these human trafficking operations, we make sure that we're able to begin services immediately as soon as we discover them. So we couldn't do these at the quality and the level we do without them. There's been a change of administration, I don't know if you noticed, in the White House, and now we are allowed to have ICE with us. ICE was embedded with us for the first time. Now, there's two groups of ICE that you'll see and hear from, HSI and the ERO side. Then, as you see in front of you here, my colleagues from around the state and around the country, we have a National Innovation Academy. They were also embedded. It's part of their training curriculum. We have an 8-week program, and it is a high-end program for those who are in leadership positions in law enforcement agencies.
So anyway,
Remarkable.
Human trafficking.
She's arrested.
Drugs.
Oh, did I tell you she's on felony probation already? Yep. That's right. She's on felony probation. So that's just a little.
Look, hold on. Do you see the title, guys? It says, "This man is one ugly woman." What does that mean? 200 plus arrested. How this man is one ugly woman? I don't understand. I had no idea.
Color there, but let's get to the stack and go through real quickly, and then we'll turn it over to our colleagues here of some other things. Let me get this out of the way. All right, I'm going to go through these. How about Jason Bathis from 43 from Davenport? This is our human trafficking and prostitution folks. He's charged with offering to commit. This Jason Bathis, okay? When he walks in, you think, well, I have set up a deal with an ugly woman. And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right?
It's a man.
This is what you really get when the makeup comes off. This is Jason Bathis. Now, I want you to think about this.
What the heck? That's a good one. I was trying to understand what the title means. This man is one ugly woman, you know. You know, this is what happened these days. Like, you know, you get married. You see in the Middle East, you cannot see, like, if you're a Muslim, supposedly, but this is old days. You can do breastfeeding for adult, but you cannot see her face. Haram, haram. So I heard a story of a guy. He asked to marry a woman. He came with his mother, you know. His mother came first. His mother came first to check the women, all right? So she knew, like, I think they have 2 daughters or 3 daughters, the family. So she asked for the, you know, by name. So they showed the mother, the girl, the most beautiful between them, but they gave her the name of the other girl, which is older and not good looking. So do you understand? Let us say they said her name is Susie, but Susie is not the one who not her. She don't look good at all. So the mother, she went home and she visited this family because she's a female, she can see. And this girl, she came and she served the coffee. She asked what her name. They said, let us say Aisha. So now she went back to her son and she told him, I went there and Aisha looks so good. So the son, he said, okay, go and get me Aisha. So the mother and the father, they went to the other family and they asked for the hand of Aisha. And they did the wedding. Until now, he did not see her yet. He didn't know how she looked like. His mother, she checked it out. All right? So he married Aisha, but now they gave him the true Aisha, the real Aisha, not the one she served the coffee. All right? Not the one who served the coffee, the real one. The real one have mustache. So when he went home, she opened her burqa. He ran away from the room. And he right away, he went to his mom's house. He said, what is this? Where is the, you told me she looked good, yeah, she looked good, He said, no, she have mustache. She's a man. She's almost a man. Yeah. So here is not too much far. This guy is a man, but he dressed like a girl, and he is a pimp doing human trafficking, like Andrew Tate's. Andrew Tate's, he used to do, you remember the video he mentioned? He chat with men as if he's a girl, and the men, they are masturbating. You remember? He mentioned that. He chat as if he's a girl. All right? Sexy chat. And imagine how much is low and trashy and junky and gay you are, Andrew Tate, to do that. I mean, how a man, he chat with men acting as if he is a girl, like he didn't see him, right? It's a chat. And then the men, they open their camera and they masturbate, and Andrew Tate is chatting with them as if he's a girl. You must be very gay, Andrew Tate, to accept to do such a thing. Very, very gay. And then he claimed that he is a masculine, like I'm the man, but you are not. There's no way a man, no way. There's not in a second in history of a real man will do such a thing. You must be a gay to accept watching men masturbating, reading your words. What a scumbag.
Minute, okay? You decide that you're going to hook up with a woman. She comes in, and she's already uglier than a mud fence, right? And then, as you start to engage, you find out, hey, this dudette is a dude, and look what he really looks like. Yeah, he looks like he should have been in a Scarface movie someplace. I don't know. This is what's happening. People think they're getting this, and many times they're getting a really bad guy. So this is the before and after, When you find them in the bar at night.
No, hold on. It turned to be this guy, he liked to be a girl, like he's a prostitute, supposedly. So he dressed like a girl, and you are a pervert, you think he is a girl, and then you take him to your bedroom, and you get this dude. Actually, if I am you, Sheriff, I will let him free, because that will be the best way to stop prostitution. All those scumbag pervert who go and hire a prostitute, they will never do it again. Like imagine if if everybody hire a prostitute, he end with this. The problem solved. Why you arrest him? Let him go to the bar. Let more of him go to the bar. Let them get, I mean, oh boy. Oh boy. Florida is not looking perfect, so perfect after all. I don't know what I mean. First of all, there's no place on earth is perfect, my friend. What perfect? We are talking about common sense, not about perfection. Common sense that you defend yourself and the government should not defend the criminal. You go to a woke state run by woke judges, woke police. The police decide with the criminal, not with you. We cannot compare any to Florida, my friend. What are you talking about? Same time, in a woke state, not only the police are going to take the side of the criminal, they will not even show up. They will do nothing. There's no point of having the police there. You will notice that all the woke, all those who they are like in the Congress, in the woke, they have their own special security. Like Kamala Harris, Hunter Biden, he have 19, before Trump, he have 19 Secret Service bodyguard. 19. But they are the same people who say they fund the police. All the elite in the Democratic Party who they scream they fund the police, starting from Obama. They don't go to drink coffee without closing the coffee shop. They will be surrounded by men holding guns. And they are secret police. Michelle Obama, she go to the grocery store to do shopping They kicked out everybody, so Her Majesty can do shopping. But they call the police our scumbag and they fund the police. They speak about using electric cars, but none of them use it. None of them use electric cars. They will never buy it. They are not powerful. What if somebody chase you? How fast you can go? What if your battery stop? They speak about something and they do the opposite. All right. Thank you, my friend from Canada. Thank you. We love you too. You know, I'm not speaking against Canadian, by the way. I'm speaking about the scumbag, wicked, woke government in Canada. You know, first time I went to Canada, I was driving my car. They took my doors off. They stripped the car. I understand, you know, like I went to the borders. They said to me, "Where are you going? What you would do, etc." No more question, no problem. Then she said to me, "Can I see your phone?" It's happened, you know. I mean, I unlocked the phone. I gave it to them. They opened the browser. They click at the browser. They found Sahih Bukhari. Because she put the phone in the counter, so like I would see what she is doing, you know, my phone. She click at the browser, Sahih Bukhari, Sunnah.com. Put the chains around the neck, fight, whatever. I don't know what hadith was, but it was about killing. When I was driving, somebody asked me. I was I took a break from driving. Somebody asked me for reference, so this is the last browser I opened to give him the reference, you know. So they click at the phone. Oh, okay. She looked at the other guy next to her, and then she said, "Sir, can you go to this room there, you know, and empty all your everything in your pocket?" Anyway, to make the story short, they stripped my car. All right. So how a country? I mean, they stripped my car just because they found Sahih al-Bukhari, which means they understood that I'm dangerous because of that, which means because they thought I'm a Muslim, right? How they end the way they are today? Trodo after Trodo after Trodo. I mean, you don't have anybody in the country except a Trodo, the most stupid idiot, and you end with Canada today. Millions of Muslims they brought to Canada. The head of the immigration in Canada was a Muslim. I don't know if he's still a Muslim. Bringing hundreds of thousands from Syria, from Jordan, from Egypt. You are not in a good shape. You have to vote. You have to change the way you sit at home and be a potato couch. All right. Now don't say sorry. You need to stand up for your home. This is your home. What will happen if they take over? You will be homeless. So don't tell me sorry. I feel sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for me. You need to do something. Don't cry. Do something about it. When there's election, go and vote. Otherwise, those wicked, they will take over. Look at this. In Florida, for sure there's a criminals, and always will be criminals. But when they get you, you are shish kebab. If you are doing home invasion, you will be, you know, I mean, literally falafel, you know. You don't dare to do that. You will never dare. Like, imagine if you go vacation in some state or even in Canada, and then somebody found out that your house is empty. He jump in, he take over the house. You can't get in no more. Can you believe it? Squatters, they call them. All the woke states, they protect not the homeowner, they protect the squatters. In Florida, if you do that, you are shish kebab. You will go to jail for good time. We can't compare. But why in Florida is good and in your Canada is bad, or in Seattle or Oregon? Why? Because in Florida, people they go and vote against the woke. Otherwise, Florida not long time ago used to be woke too. But they lost their ground because the Christians start going to vote. If you don't vote against woke judge, woke police, woke congressmen, woke senators, your state will become totally woke and you will be doomed. Then don't blame what will happen to others, blame yourself. You did not go to vote, you did not defend your right, you let the wicked, the weeds taking over your garden. The one who don't attend his garden, my friend, the weed will take over it. Very simple rule. If you don't clean your garden from weeds, you have to do it every day, not every month. If you leave your garden, if you have a most beautiful garden ever, leave it away, stay away from it for a month. You will see something disgusting. Because weeds always can overcome beauty. And you have to protect yourself from the weeds. Search for a Qadhi Jude, run out of bullets. Okay, let us see. Let us search for that upon your request. Let us see this one. Run after bullets.
And we shot him. We shot him a lot. We shot him so much you could read the New York Times newspaper through him. And they asked me, one of the newspaper folks said, that's the first one to ask, well, we got a report that you shot him 68 times. And I go, here was a complete statement. I said, absolutely. I guess we ran out of bullets. And he laughed. He said, I'm going to write that. I said, well, write this. He'd already shot and killed a K-9, shot and killed a K-9 deputy, shot a backup deputy, shot at 2 police officers, and pointed a gun at a SWAT team. What did he think was going to happen to him? And we shot him. We shot him a lot. We shot him so much you could read the New York Times.
68 bullets? Only. Yeah, this is what will happen to you in Florida. You shoot at the police. Like, what do you expect? Yeah, we shot him until we are out of bullet, I guess, you know. Yeah, he shot at the police, he shot a policeman, he shot the dog, he shot, you know. Yeah, no joke, you know. Yeah. This is the only way to, you know, to have a law and order in the country. You know, for sure, like police can be bad. You might find somebody he is like an idiot in the police. Yes, it can happen. However, like now, they have the cameras, which can be very good tool to prove the point of who is right and who's wrong. So if somebody is a policeman and he's an idiot, the camera will prove him to be a criminal policeman or a good policeman. So having those cameras are very good. All right. Obviously, they are like so angry. You know, I think he killed one of them. He killed one policeman. He shot the dog too. Obviously, he's mentally ill. What do you expect when you shoot at police? Uh, you will not win such a war. You know, there are many and you are alone. And usually they surrounded you. I mean, they can control from the sky. They have a drone. They have airplane. They have a, you know, they have communication. They can bring big number in 5 minutes. So you must be stupid to shoot at them. This is not. It's like you are committing suicide. So you are a criminal and idiot too. So if you are a person who live in Florida, good for you. If you are a person who live in Canada, you need to work. You need to go for election and vote again, and be sure. You know what we can say. You see, I'm scheduled to do a seminar, and those guys they did not text me. They did not tell me even what hour is the seminar. So I'm trying to find out, you know, because, you know, there is a lack of communication. They don't speak English. So I'm trying to find out what time is the seminar. I'm chatting the same time talking to you with somebody. So trying to find out. I mean, how I will do the seminar if I don't know what time, you know, like with the whole day, you know? Like, is it in the morning? Is it afternoon? Is it noon time? I don't know. I think they relaxed. They told me, like, I explained to them, I do not need to prepare. Just tell me when. And yeah, I do not need to prepare, but just tell me when. So all what I know the day, but I don't know when. I don't know where. I don't know where, by the way. Honestly, I don't know where. I know they will bring me more than 100 between bishop and ministers will be in the seminar, like only church, you know, like very active people, like ministers, not like normal audience. Let us say church leaders. That's all what I know. That's all what I know. So I'm chatting with people now on my phone to find out. Welcome, my friend from Africa, Anthony. Good to see you, my friend. All right. Any question for me? Toronto police. I mean, we do not need evidence that Toronto police is a police. Is the Pink Panther police. Hamburger. Cops who mocked woman with syndrome. Yeah, actually, this is the police. Okay, hold on. I found the video I was looking for by mistake. Hold on. Here we go. You remember I was looking for a video about this guy about the home invasion. I was searching for the other video. This has come here. Here we go.
Lefty lunacy, Canada. James, what did the police there come up with?
Well, yeah, you know, it's a pretty wild place up in Canada. They want you to put your car keys out. Have a look at this here from the Toronto police chief.
To prevent the possibility of being attacked in your home, leave your fobs at your front door. Because they're breaking into your home to steal your car.
Leave what? Leave what? Leave what? Guys, did you hear what he say? Hold on. Let me activate this. The CC. Where is the CC? Hey, bring us the CC. What we should leave? Potato? There's no CC. Is not active. I don't know why. What we should leave to prevent what?
They don't want anything else. A lot of them
Hold on.
So there you have it. If you live in Toronto, just leave
the possibility of being attacked in your home.
From the Toronto police chief.
To prevent the possibility of being attacked in your home, leave your fobs at your front door. Because they're breaking into your home to steal your car. They don't want anything else. A lot of them that they're arresting have guns on them, and they're not toy guns, they're real guns. They're loaded.
So there you have it. If you live in Toronto, just leave your car keys by the front door. In fact, probably
Just leave the car keys, man. I mean, what's wrong with you? Why you are making it hard for those who want to steal your car, you stupid idiot. Just leave your car keys out in the car. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid like this? Those are the police. And listen, those criminals, they have real guns, not toys. So leave your car keys there. What kind of country this country is? Who is the one who hired this idiot to be? This is the chief, the police, the head of the police.
To prevent the possibility of being attacked in your home, leave your fobs at your front door. Because they're breaking into your home to steal your car. They don't want anything else. A lot of them that they're arresting have guns on them, and they're not toy guns, they're real guns. They're loaded.
So there you have
Open border, my immigration, open border, Venezuela gangs, coming from everywhere, and now they are invading you in your home, and your police are a bunch of a stupid idiot. Just leave the keys in the car. They don't want anything else. They just want to take your car. That's it. And what if you have your son in the car? Let him take the son in the car. What about the wife? Take the wife. Hmm? They have those criminals. They have guns. So what if they have guns? Let the citizen have guns. If you cannot do your job as a police, then it's time to let the citizen protect themselves. Let the citizen have guns. This is why I support that every citizen, every human being is a good human being, should have guns. Especially if you have a police like this, piece of shit. What this guy is about? So what if the guy, he want to steal the police car? Huh? What if those criminals, they come to steal the police cars? Do you leave the keys of the police cars outside? I bet you they do. Because he just told you those people, they have real guns. If you are Canadian, go check out. Let me know if the police of Canada, they leave the cars, the keys of their cars in the car, in the police car. Because if they advise you to leave the car keys in the car and then they do it themselves, that is hypocrisy. You should sue them. That's a great advice. Here we go. The shilling started. Do you hear the alarm? Can you hear the alarm or no? Hmm. Police cars, huh? Hello, CP. Can I ask you, my friend? Always bully me. They say you are a Christian country is a loser. In Vietnam, how to answer that things? Yeah, Christian country is a loser in Vietnam. I'm not sure. What do you mean? As I know, Vietnam is not a Christian country. What? I don't know what are you talking about. Secondly, when somebody bully you, the reason they bully you because you are just being submissive. If you allow people to bully you, they will bully you more. It's your fault, not their fault. Why you allow them to do that? Why you don't, shut them up? Huh? The reason for a bully to exist because you don't stand against the bully. Then the bully will do more and more. So don't blame them, blame yourself. Why nobody will dare to bully me? Like, well, there's no reason. But I wouldn't, because I will never allow it. If I am submissive and coward and feared problems and conflict or a fight, and everybody will bully me. Why not? Until now, wherever you go, you can find somebody who will try to bully you. US pull out of the Vietnam War, I think. I'm not sure what that means. After Vietnam War was a long time ago. What does have to do? We are talking about a bully. Usually bullying happen to somebody is young, not somebody is old. I really want to bully me, CP? What do you mean? You want me to bully you? Okay, next time I will. Just remind me. Yeah, there is a shelling right now. I can hear the alarm, but I don't hear the bombing. But usually the alarm happen before, drones attack. $8,000 property tax for 2,000 square meter home. Yeah, that is a theft. You don't own the home, then the government own it. Actually, I heard that's in Florida. The governor of Florida, he want to abolish the tax for property at all. So if you buy a house there, you don't pay tax at all. I don't know if that work or not yet. I'm not sure, but they were working in that. You know, actually, once I left my, I took a flight. I don't know. I remember where I went, but I have an old car, and I left the key in it, but by mistake. Not it's not like something done on purpose. And the door is open. I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Nobody stole it. Not because no, I mean the car is old. I'm sure if somebody will steal it, he might leave donation there. He will get in. He will say, you know what? Let me leave some donation for this guy. So 3 days, and I have the keys in the car, or maybe 4 days, and nobody stole it. You know. So the best solution for such a thing, get a very old car. Same can go like if you wanna get married from a man, don't marry a handsome man. Marry someone like me. No woman will chase him. You will never get jealous. Nobody will talk to him. Same for women. You wanna marry a woman, nobody to go after her. Nobody, just get a woman. She don't look good. All right, very easy. Old car, not good-looking women or not good-looking husband. You will be fine. All right, and leave your keys outside Canada, and then you will be fine. All right. Anything else? Hey, by the way, I was joking when I said marry someone like me. Don't do that. Okay, I'm just joking. Don't chase me now. I was joking. It was a joke. I don't mean it. Don't take it seriously. I mean, sometimes I receive emails are hilarious. Yeah, marry like that women guy. All right. I think we have enough for today. I will try to retrieve the recording we did, the stream. I don't know if Patreon recorded. When I was walking like 2 hours ago, we spoke to somebody from those Krishna, and this is the first time I was able to find somebody speak English. It was a very funny conversation. I will see if I can retrieve the recording. He could not answer any question. He keeps saying to me, "Read the book, read the book." I asked him why your God is blue. I said, I like red gods. Was like did I go aggressive on him? I told him your God is Satan, he's evil, he's disgusting, he slept with his mother, and he could not answer anything. He could not answer anything. Yeah, but I will see if I can get it. That will be funny. I will like I don't know if those guys were watching in Patreon, they can see his face. His tall is almost like 7 foot tall, a giant. This guy wearing a skirt. I said, why you are wearing this? He said, this is culture. I said, okay, this is Indian culture. He said, Indian culture. I said, are you Indian? He could not answer. Are you Indian? I mean, why you are wearing dressing like this is skirt and this is stuff? I mean, those European, I mean, I don't know what happened to European people. They used to be different. Hippies, Krishna, tattoo, rings in their nose, they are confused about their gender. The woman, she thinks she is a man, and the man, he thinks she is a woman. And tattoo in the vagina, tattoo in the penis, tattoo in the nose, tattoo on their tongue, 1,000 ring. I mean, what happened to those people? Where are you going with this? No face in the video? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get his voice more than the. He was so close, you know. We are very close in the street, so there's no distance between us because I wanted you guys to hear. If I keep a distance, I was assuming that because I was using Bluetooth, you know, Bluetooth focus and the sound coming very close from my mouth. So if I am far, he will not be able to hear. I'm serious. I mean, what's wrong with those people? What happened? Ring in the nose, ring in their vagina, ring in their belly button, ring in their lips, ring in their ears, ring in their eyebrows, in their tongue. They put nails in their tongues. How you can eat? How you can, you know, what is this? How people they turn into satanic figures? If you are a person, this is my advice to you. I know there's many, they like to have tattoo. But let me tell you, and let me give you an advice. Every inch of your body is not yours. And when you put a tattoo, you need to know that this thing will stuck in your body for the rest of your life. Maybe you are just being stupid, but tomorrow you become wise and you will notice that it was a stupid mistake, but you cannot fix it no more. You will have a hard time to even join the army. You will have a hard time to get a job. And you will look wicked. And you will not look good. Why you want to have a tattoo? When people they start having tattoos and rings, it's a sign that you have a vacuum inside you. You are not smart. It's not a sign of intelligence. And you know, some people they don't even have a tattoo, they have a map. Like tattoo after tattoo until you cannot see their skin. Like maybe there's somebody have one tattoo one day, like you know, a tattoo, maybe a cross, maybe something, maybe his wife. But there is some they are mentally ill. The whole body is covered. You look like a snake. In fact, you turn yourself into a snake. And what you accomplish with this tattoo? Are you going to be looking like stuff? No, you look wicked. You look stupid. Nobody fear you because of your tattoo. Don't put those stupid rings. It make you look so foolish. Why somebody want to make a hole in his nose? A hole in your lips, a hole in your tongue. And what those rings will do to you? What exactly you are trying to tell people who see you? Like what you are a person who gets screwed all over by nails? What is the accomplishment? So don't be stupid. It's a clear sign of a stupidity. If I see a girl in the street and she have those nails in her face, I don't respect her. I will not consider her a lady. I will consider just a stupid mentally ill person suffering from some mental illness. I will not prefer to associate with her. When a man he see a woman, he should see a woman, a lady, respected lady. You know, when you are the way God he made you, this is your glory. It's not a tattoo, it's not rings, it's not the stupid things you put in your face. God gave you beauty. And the more you do those things, the more you lose your beauty and you will lose your respect in the eyes of others. Right away, when I see those kind of people, I notice that they are empty from inside and their brain is empty. The hair, you know, purple, red, pink, what is that? What happened to you? Trying to seek attention? What about put a Christmas light around you and walk in the street? And this was exactly what you are doing. You are seeking stupid attention. But this is wrong attention. And nobody will consider you. Yeah, you get it right. You will seek my attention. And I will get you the attention, but I will be laughing at you. I will not be praising you for your look. You look stupid. You look wicked. You look lost. I mean, I think the best description may be lost. I will never marry a woman like that. This is not a woman. This is a piece of rings. Like you want to kiss her lips, you kiss rings. They put rings and nails everywhere. I think, you know, the best solution, if you ever get married from a woman like this, you make her lay down in the bed and you get a big magnet, you know, magnet, and like let the magnet take them all, you know. That will be painful. Oh boy. Lord have mercy on us. Human being. Have you ever seen a cow having a ring like this? Yeah, they put rings for them in like I saw in the Philippines, the caribou, they put rings for them. Okay, going to call you tomorrow. He will wake you up. All right, now we know that's the seminar is confirmed, and there's somebody will pick me up, and we will have the seminar. Good, good. All right. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope we have a good time. And take my advice, if you are a male or female, never put tattoo on your body. If you have one, I mean, you're stuck with it. It's too late. But those tattoos never give a pleasure to your life, never make you a better person. You know, what about have a better tattoo on your, you know, on your for yourself, like a tattoo of, you know, a human being, where you feel for others, where you love to help. You know, like what about you put in your heart a tattoo that's, you know what, I'm going to be a good person to my parents, to my wife, to my children's, to my brothers, to my sisters. I mean, tattoo is not something you put in the skin. It is something you can do. You can leave a tattoo in the skin of others by doing things good for them, by helping them, by feeding them, by helping a poor person. That tattoo will never go. You know, people will remember you forever. They will appreciate you. They will remember one day. Like there's many people in my life, they did good things for me. I did not receive ink from them. They did not do tattoo in my skin. I have tattoo in my heart for them. So if you believe that you need a tattoo, well, get something real. Get love. Let people love you for doing good for them. You will leave a stamp in their heart where they will never forget you. They will never forget that you did what you did to them. You know, we can make people remember us for bad or good. Do good, and you will be remembered for good. And that is the best tattoo. Instead of putting tattoo on your body, mean nothing, is useless, just showing that you are mentally ill. What about leaving tattoo, spiritual tattoo, loving tattoo in the heart of everybody around you? What about being wonderful to your parents, being loving to your wife, your husband, faithful? then they will remember you without having a tattoo, without even having a picture. You will be in their heart. You know, the Bible teaches us that there's an easy way to be remembered. Very easy. Is the fruit. The Lord, He said, from their fruit you shall know them. So the best tattoo ever you can get is a fruit you provide to others, because this is how they knew you, not by a drawing in your skin. Anybody can put those drawings. The good, the bad, the ugly. You can do better. So be a delicious fruit, deliver fruit to others, so they will leave something, you will leave something in their heart to remember you always. You know, even animals who they are very simple creatures, they remember the one who feed them. They do. When you feed a dog, you leave a tattoo in his mind. Oh, this is the guy who feed me. This is the guy who pet me. This is the guy who take me around. Oh, this is the guy. When he see that from a person, he don't care for him. But when he see you, he shake his tail like he's so happy, so excited. He saw you. Why? Because you left in his mind a special tattoo that you are the one who care for this little dog. So if a dog can appreciate you for leaving little tattoo, which is just feeding him little bones or little meat, or walking him or praying with him, what about leaving tattoo in the heart of everybody around you, starting with your own family? Look around you, check it out. How many of your family like you? And how many of them you hurt them, and how many of them hurt you? And what we can do about it? What about our friends? What about our neighbors? What about our society? Don't get wicked, for that will not solve your problem. I believe strongly those who put rings and all this kind of accessories in their body, they are extremely empty. Empty brain, empty education, empty hearted, lost, and there's no love in their life. You try to get more tattoo and more rings because you're trying to get attention. You need love. You need someone to look at you. How I can get the attention of my friends, how I can make them like me, how I can make them love me. But this is the wrong way. Are you going to keep adding rings to the point where you could not even recognize your face with your rings? If people will love you because of a ring, they will hate you for the same reason. They will find someone else have better ring than yours. And what kind of a person will like you for your rings? He must be an idiot too. Empty. Vacuum. Nothing can fill up your mind and your heart except being loved for real, not because of a look, not because of a hair color, not because of a fashion, not because of a fake surgery. You go to Korea to have fake lips and fake boobs. You know why you do that? Because you are fake. Because you know that the true you is not to be liked. You don't have confidence. You don't even like yourself. So you try to fix your look. You try to make it better because you don't like who you are. And all of this happened because you are suffering from vacuum inside you. Me as a Christian, the last of my worry is who like me for how I look. See, all those people, they listen to me, they never saw me. Not even once. Still, they like me. They did not see a tattoo, they did not see my face, they did not see even my butt. Even though it's really ugly one, you know. But they like me because simply you have to be liked for who you are, not because of your stupid butt or your stupid face or your stupid lips. People who like you for your look, they will leave you for the same reason. They will find somebody look better. They will change your, you know, you are not your beloved. They like your look only. So try to find something valuable inside you Something will not be forgotten. Something will be remembered. Something will be always lovely. Read, educate yourself, and don't read. I mean, I'm not against reading even books which is not good, because if I want to learn about the devil, no problem, I will read about the devil. But you have to be careful. Educate yourself, but don't let somebody do, control of your mind. You have to be always vigilant, educated, do research. If somebody told you something, check it out. Don't take things for granted. If somebody says to you, drugs is so good, he's stupid, go check it out. People who take drugs get so old so fast, and they get sick and they die. People who take drugs is having the highest disease in the world, including sexual transmitted diseases. Drugs will not bring happiness to your life, will bring destruction. In fact, drugs destroy your brain cells, not only your heart and your kidney and your nerves. Be smart, don't be stupid. And I find all of those connected: tattoo, rings, wickedness, very weird, wicked hair, clothing, and drugs. All they come together. So you will see somebody, those like they have ring in their nose, ring in their tongue, and they take drugs. It's like connected together. You are empty, you are vacant, and then Satan will take advantage of you. And maybe you don't believe in a Satan existence. And let me tell you something: the first Satan is you, because you decide to hurt yourself. Satan is someone want to hurt you. So when you decide to hurt yourself, you are your own Satan. And there's no way somebody, he put rings and he put tattoo and he take drugs, he tried to convince me that he is not hurting himself. In fact, when you do them, you are hurting yourself even physically, not only spiritually. And then after that, many things will come. Many things will come. The second you try to take drugs, you will go bankrupt. You will be controlled by gangs, because now you need drugs. You have to do things for them, not only give them the money. And if you are out of money, they will take something else. You'll find yourself totally destroyed. Why you want to do that to yourself? Why? Don't be your own Satan, otherwise you will be sorry. Today, those who are watching me going live in Patreon, did you see how many seconds took me to took the steps of the metro? Did you see how high the metro? Few seconds. How I can take the steps? I was jumping every 4 steps, like took me not even 3 seconds maybe. How I can do that? I don't smoke. I never smoke a cigarette all my life. God gave you a gift, and the gift is for your benefit to stay healthy. I will not be able to walk all day long if I am smoking, if I'm taking drugs, if I'm living a wicked life. Staying away from wickedness is going to help your health, is going to maintain you. And trust me, you will go weaker and weaker when you get older. But in your age, when you are taking drugs and doing those things, you will be 70 at the age of 14, not at the age of 30. If I show you right now how drugs can change the look of your age, let me show you. And this is not like, I'm making things up. It's just, pure science. Go ask your AI, your stupid AI. All right? What they call, fentanyl, what do they call it? Uh, I need to find out what the search I need to search for. Um, Let me see. We need to search for what? The drugs. Yeah, no, no. I wanna find the not the zombie one. I mean, zombie is easy to find, but I want to find how your age, how you will age so fast. Uh, yeah, I don't know why nothing is coming in my way. I did show it before, but maybe because of my location, I'm not sure. Google is not working with me good. Uh, what I shall search for. Hmm. Let us see this. If we use meth, maybe. All right, that work. Yeah, look at this. Those are women before drugs and after drugs. This is what? I mean, the image is not clear. It says what? Hold on. Two 2001, 2008. It's just in 7 years. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, 2001, 2008. Let me show you. Can you believe it? In 7 years. I mean, you should not look like this even in 60 years. I mean, you should look like that after you die, maybe after like you are in the grave for 10 days. You see what drugs can do to you? Look at this. Why you do that yourself? Why human being is so stupid? Look at this. Look how here she look. And look at this. It's horrible. And yet still people are so stupid and they do that. 4 months after. 4 months. This is not 4 years. This is after 4 months. Lord have mercy. So if you like to be, you know, one of those, good for you. You know, I mean, you are stupid to the point behind stupidity. I mean, this is beyond stupidity. Look, look at him. 2.5 years only. 2.5 years after, not 25 years. 2.5 years after. This is her. This is at age 31, 33, 34. 34. She don't look like even 80 or 90. I mean, this is, what is this? Look how she look at the age of 31. Totally, you will be changed. You will be switched upside down. And all of those things will be coming together. Drugs, you know, AIDS, all kind of wicked stuff will follow. They come together. I advise you actually to show your kids those images. You need to show them in early age. I advise you all to do that. Because they meet with other wicked kids and, you know, drug dealers, they encourage them to do that. Try it, it's nice, the first one for free, don't worry, you know, and then you will be hooked. Look at this. Look how she looked like here. Decent face. 6 months after, 4 years after, she looked like a zombie. I mean, 6 months after she looked like a zombie. Look at this, 6 months. In 6 months, what can happen to you? This is the devil, my friend. Whoever behind this drugs is the devil. The devil himself. Look at this woman here. God, he gave her beauty. And what she do? She destroyed herself. I guess this is in 2 months, maybe. Just 2 months, maybe. Like, doesn't look like a long time. Right? Yeah, this is Satan, Satan work, and people love Satan. You know, they're, and I mean, people are so stupid. I mean, how in the world you do that yourself? Why anyone would look at this? I mean, this is really wicked. Like, actually, even this picture here, like the one in the left, I think she's taking drugs at that time because you can always see those pimples in their face. But then things go worse and worse and keep going until you die and became. Not only that, by the way, your brain will not function. You will not remember, you will not act, you will not be able to work. You are doomed. Look at those faces. This is not from this to this. Before drugs, after drugs. So you must be a genius to take a drugs, huh? You must be very, very smart. I mean, you must be a certified donkey. Even donkeys will not take drugs. I mean, donkeys are smarter than those people. They will not do that. They will not. Have you ever seen a drugs smoke? I mean, a donkey smoke? Have you ever seen a donkey take a meth or cocaine or hookah? Even donkeys are smarter than most people. You see, animals they have better intelligence. Even cats, they will not eat food unless it is good to eat. Actually, if you have food at home and you think you're not sure if it's good in the fridge or not, give little to the cat and see if she will eat it or not. Because animals they have, especially cats, not dogs. Dogs they will eat anything. Look at this. Look at this. From this to this. And look, you see what I'm talking about? She's coloring her hair purple, whatever, pink, whatever it is. She's pretty now. I mean, she's so pretty. Can't you see the beauty? Somebody in the chat, he is a drug addict and he's upset from. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Lord have mercy. Look how she looked like before drugs, and look at this. Lord, Lord, Lord. I mean, it's hard to believe, huh? It's hard to believe. And those drug dealers, they live like kings. But and by the way, drug dealers don't take drugs. You know that? They don't. They say it to the stupid ones. Look how she is, look how she become. Look at this. Look at this. Even their mouth had changed, even their nose had changed. Do you see, guys? Do you see? Look, look, look. I don't know if you notice. Even their eyes is different, even their eyebrows, even their forehead. I mean, the whole the everything changed. The color of the skin. 1 year after. 1 year after. Look. But I think even here she is taking drugs. You can tell, you know, she have those. But this is maybe in the beginning. Maybe this is after 2 months of taking drugs. Oh boy. Lord have mercy. Anyone still want to buy drugs? Anyone is interested in drugs? You know, when I was a teenage, you know, in the Middle East, you know, those Arab boys. Oh, you know, okay, so I have guns. We have guns, you know. But how in the world this guy have guns but then smoke? You have to smoke because that will make you look like a real man according to their mentality. I never let that happen. They offer me cigarettes. You know, I never ever try it, just try it once. He said, come on, just try it once, man. I say, no, it's stupid, man. What's wrong with you? Why you want to try something that's bad? I refuse since a very early age. And look what happened to your hands and your teeth. Look, 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 look. God, oh Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Man, oh man. Look, 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 look. It looked like a beast. You've been warned, people. I advise you, all of you actually, to show this to your kids. I searched for faces of meth. This is what I searched for. All right, you can see it in the. Try to sit with your kids, even if they are young, very young, no problem. You know, show them, show them. Don't wait until they go and meet somebody. You know, try to corrupt them and take them into this drugs thing. All right, don't wait. Don't wait until the disaster happen. All right. Okay, welcome, Yaro from India. Welcome. Yeah, if you want to fight, you know, we are at war. You know, this is always war. Drugs war, ideology, terrorism, woke is all war in your children. War in your children. And maybe you think you are like, okay, I'm not the one going to be affected by this because I'm smart, right? But your kids are kids, so you have to educate them from very early age, very early, and you have to be consistent. Like, don't say to them today and then stop talking about it. You have to, from time to time, examine how they think about those things. If you notice like they are defending those things, that there is something fishy there, you know, you have to be careful. So always you have to have a discussion with your kids, and don't treat them like, when you speak to your kids, don't speak to them like they are stupid and you are the smart. Try to speak to them in their age. So if somebody is a teenage, don't boss him, you know, try to speak to him as if you are his friend. Because the second you speak like, I'm your father, you know, he will not listen. He will take the opposition actually. When you are a teenage, they say do this, you do the opposite by nature normally. So when you speak to your son, your daughter, when they are teenage, try to be a teenage like them. Speak to them like, try to take yourself back on time when you are a teenage and try to think how I can talk to them and we can be friends, like two teenage talking. Now for sure you will not go and become a teenage, but try to use the method of a teenage, speaking to a teenage, so you can communicate and you will not have a bad like respond. So you want to warn them about drugs, don't school them. I said, look at this, look at this, what do you think? You know, like we are watching my screen, computer screen together. Look at this, what I found here. Look, read with me. This is about, they found meth. They took meth. Look what happened to them. What do you think? Should we take this? Let him see what he was saying, you know, and he will be slowly convinced that this is disgusting. Even though you did not tell him don't take, don't, you know, just try to give it to your children's in a smart way. And the same, by the way, for sexual diseases. Like if I search for sexual diseases, but it's not proper to go, you know, like we don't know what kind of age of people they are watching. You will find all kind of disgusting things in the skin. So the best way to fight sexual diseases spread is to show your kids what will happen to them when they get infected by those things. And the only way to find out, usually, I mean, it can happen that you have sexual disease transmitted to you, not necessarily because you did sex with somebody. It can happen, like you can have AIDS by, you know, blood transfer. You know, you went to hospital. You know, it's possible. But usually, it is called sexual transmitted disease because it happened because you have sex with somebody. And that happened because a human being is not, you know, is not ethical. If a man and women If the woman, she never have sex with anybody, and the man never have sex with anybody, and they get married, how they can get the disease? No, there is no way. But those things will happen because the second we start have multi partners, we are living like animals, jumping from monkey to monkey, from tree to a tree. In fact, they say, I don't know if it's true, that AIDS is coming from HIV, coming from monkeys. Somebody have sex with monkeys, or maybe get bitten by them, I don't know. So when we know when God he command us to do things, he never give us a command for his benefit. None of the command of God for his benefit. All of it is for our benefit. God, you know, why God will care what you eat anyway? You know, I mean, it's your food. Why he will care what you drink? Why he will care what you do? Why he will care? I mean, what, you will not hurt him. You will hurt yourself. So all the Bible teaching is for your benefit. It's not even a single one for God benefit. Like even when God created Adam and Eve, he did not create them for his benefit. When God he called you children, it's because he loved you. That was your benefit. You became a child of God, not a slave of God. So everything God he do is for your benefit. So you don't want to listen to the Bible, it's your business. You think drugs is good? Go for it. But I say to you, my Bible taught me that God gave me a gift, it's called my body, and that body I've been commanded to keep it holy for my benefit, not for the benefit of God. Which one you prefer? A bed full of bugs, or a bed that smells nice and clean and fresh? This is what you do yourself. You welcome bugs inside your body. You invite them to come, to suck your blood, to destroy you. My Bible tells me that your body is gift from God to you. Keep it holy, keep it clean, and that will make you live good. This is not for God. I am doing nothing for God when I keep my body holy. I'm doing it for myself, because God he commanded me to do it for my benefit, not for his. When you are born as a child, God gave you a beautiful gift to live, to enjoy life. Some of us will be successful to enjoy life and will live the life to the fully of it by keeping their body holy. So they will be spiritually healthy, which is very important, because depression means spiritually you are not healthy. Depression is your mind is not happy, your heart is not happy, and that can lead to many things, can lead even to drugs, and then to death. So when God he gave us commands, none of them really is a command as much they are a lovely advice. Like yes, it says don't murder. It sounds like a command, right? It's a command, but in the same time it's a lovely command. Like don't murder, otherwise you will be murdered too. Your society will become a society of murderers. Don't steal, otherwise people will steal your property too. Don't cheat, don't fornicate, don't wish the women of somebody else. None of those is for God benefit, it's for yours. And when God he gave you your body, look what do you do to yourself. Look at this. I mean, this woman, she looked like she is 600 years old. All of this happened because she did not obey the command of God, which is for her benefit. So always we have a choice. Either we will be wicked and we make our body the temple of wickedness, and then all kind of diseases will appear, you know, all disease will be welcome. You know, we invited wickedness to our body. immoral sexuality, drugs, drinking, you know, wickedness. I mean, there's no limit of how far a human being can go. Even can be more ugly than a human, more than animals. So I say it's up to you. You decide what you want to do to your body. You like it to be destroyed, or you like to live your life until the last day of your life healthy. And healthy here mean you die naturally, but a healthy death. Because yes, there is a death which is unhealthy, painful. Imagine you have those in your skin. You know, a few months ago, I took what is called Advil. So I have an inflation like in the back of my foot, and I say, and I search on the internet. It says if you take Advil, it's anti-inflammatory, something like that. So I don't know. I took a few pills in few days, like maybe 3 days, and then rashes start coming in my skin. And then I searched on the internet. It turned to be true. Advil will cause these rashes. You will not believe it, guys. How harmful, how painful it is. Like you will feel your skin is eating you. Just for a few days, I hated myself. This is just because I took a drugs. It's not even drugs. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's not cocaine. It's a, you know, supposed to be useful. But they will not tell you that this is can cause a very bad rashes. So if rashes do, you know, cause me such pain, I can't even, you know, like I can't let the skin where the rashes are in my leg touch the bed. Very painful. And then you feel like you want to scratch them like they are eating you. Your skin is eating, like your skin is asking you to scratch it. Just for a few days. And since then, I stopped ever. I will never use this Advil again. You know, I will never use it. And I come to conclusion actually that any drugs, it doesn't matter if it's drugs of meth, cocaine, or drugs given by doctors, all of them they will hurt you. Even the ones supposed to help you. That's why when you buy drugs, there's, you know, a little paper have a very small text. You can't even read it. All of those is about side effect, and the side effect sometimes can be deadly. All right. So avoid, you know, anything can be harmful to your body. Be smart, be vigilant. Your body can be destroyed so easy. You know, our body is even easier to destroy than, you know, a glass. Look at this. Lord have mercy. God help us. What people do to themselves, huh? Well, I hope people will learn and they will be able to take decision. And you know, life is about choices. Sometimes you make a choice and the choice change your life, and sometimes choice make you and change you. Either way, it is a choice. So I chose my Lord to be my guideline for my health, for my spiritual health, for my physical health. and I will never be trapped by the devil and his entertainment. All the entertainment they try to present to you is false. Alcohol is not healthy. Anything, you know, too much of it will hurt you. But there's for sure drugs. It doesn't matter how small it is going to hurt you. Never take drugs. Alcohol, you can drink little. You know, the Lord says, little of it will bust your heart. Little of it. And it's true. Even medicine, even doctors, even scientists agree. Stay away from alcohol. Don't be drunk. Don't be drinking like a mule. It's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for your kidney, your liver, your heart. It's not going to be good for your lifestyle. It's a waste of money and waste of health. Same as smoking, same as meth, drugs. Keep your body clean so you can be in the age of 70 and 80 and you will be strong, healthy. And then the one who smoke at the age of 30, he will be 70. He will not be able to walk like you. Be careful. And again, I advise you to speak to your kids in a very early age so they will not be trapped by the devil and his fake entertainment kingdom, drugs and sex and alcohol. You know, Muhammad, he promised all those things, by the way, in heaven. His heaven is a satanic heaven. The second you, Satan, his kingdom always is based on those. Sex is number one tool. And then richness, money, gold, silver, and then food. However, Satan can change his agenda. He can add more advertising for his kingdom. Cocaine, heroin, meth, all those things is just supposedly to make you higher in happiness. Those people trying to get high, you know, high, and they do get high. They lose their mind and they destroy themselves. Satan, he have many faces, many names, and many entertainment, but all of them, they lead to one thing: your own death. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope my podcast today was not boring, and I pray I will see you again maybe tomorrow. The day after I will have a seminar, I think. So we will see. Maybe I will share some pictures with you from the seminar if I could, if those guys are allowing me, you know, if they don't have a problem with that. And then until then, I will say, may the Lord bless you, and may the Lord protect us and our family and our kids from every satanic woke idea, pervert, wickedness, drugs, alcohol, all the tools that the devil will stay away from our houses, and we will never allow it to flourish. And always remember, you have to attend your garden, otherwise the weed will take over it. If you don't attend your garden, don't complain about the weeds. They are there already. They are just waiting, you know, the time when you are not there, and they will climb and they will take over. So we will not let the devil take over. And as the Lord, he taught us that he is the only good Lord and there is no Lord beside him. So God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.